What's up, YouTube? Greetings to the world. Baby with that theme music. Welcome to Woke Kings Vids. I'm the illustrious adversary. Everybody give it up. Okay, we're gonna get into it. G-Man is on this bullshit again. He's talking that craziness, talking about people are on him trying to make rumors and stuff, but he's happy that they got nothing. Let's hear what he got to say.
Okay, this should be my main channel. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. The Bible says that in the latter times, some are going to depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. The Bible also says that there's going to be a massive falling away. In the
yeah, no one cares.
Will believe in creation, and you stick to the Word of God, and you do not compromise. You will not accept evolution as truth. You will not. Say that the Bible is a metaphor. You will not accept lies from Satan when they're going against the Scripture. People are going to attack you. People are going to slander you. People are going to say all kinds of imaginary things that you've done and try to do everything they can to shut you up and even run you off you from doing your ministry.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you being a jackass when it comes to science or logic or just critical thinking. I don't think that's people will want to shut you up for that. I think people would look at you as a lulz cow, and they would they laugh at you and they encourage you to come on like their video shows and laugh at you because you're kind of ridiculous. And no one needs to make rumors because you put everything out there.
But I want to tell you guys what to do when those very same people have nothing. See, I don't have people on here talking about go do background searches. I don't have people create rumors. I don't have people get on here and talk about everything in their mama to try to shut me up from doing what it is that I do on here. I even have people on here taking.
I mean, yeah, people do background searches on you. I mean, you go outside your own place of work, stuff like that. You dropped your own name multiple times and your phone number, stuff like that. You put all your information out there for everyone to see, for public view. That's all you, man. Like, and no one tries to run you off from it. Like, people laugh at you because you're so irresponsible. Fucking ridiculous, man.
My ideas and trying to pretend to be me on here in order to try to like frustrate me or get me upset and whatnot. And they're doing a really horrible job at this. I mean, some of these people are just horrible and need to just stop. But what do you do when they got nothing? This is what you do. You do what I do. Celebrate. You give God thanks and you say hallelujah. You say hallelujah. Praise my Lord and my Savior Jesus Christ that they don't even got, that they can't even create a proper rumor to deal with me.
Most of the stuff that people have on you aren't rumors. It's just basic fact about you. Like how you tried to take Faithful's fundraiser, put your fundraiser down there and say you're going to give it to Faithful, but it's under your PayPal and not Faithful's. Things like that. People already know that stuff.
Or shut me up. It's hilarious. The links that Satan will try to go to try to stop me from doing what I'm called to do. You see, there's a reason why the Bible teaches us that when you have God, you're part of that is you and God is the majority. It can be like 100,000 million people against you. As long as you got God on your side, no one can stop you. And I'm not going to be stopped by people who have YouTube channels that focuses on Jerry Springer type content. Don't really got nothing important to say.
G-Man, the thing here is, I mean, okay, we're looking at this as a numbers game, right? You are more of a disservice to your faith than you are a benefit. All right, there are people that you have actually run off from Christianity than brought to the cross, so to speak. All right, and part of that is because all you do, most of what you do involves Jerry Springer content, stuff that you get involved in. I mean, the only person who makes up rumors and makes up bullshit about people is you. You're the main thing. You're the main person that does that. Okay. So it's no persecution. You're just an idiot. You have a disconnect from reality.
Boast and brag about going to college. Don't really know anything. They go to college. They don't really know anything. The real reason they only go to college so that the wife can take care of them. Then you got other people.
He butthurt about drag and him being in a relationship and stuff like that. How is going to school so your wife could take care of you? How's that correlated? He just talking bullshit.
One here who just so bored and miserable with their life. They got to make 100 million videos about you. You know what I mean? Or whatever. And by the way, for all the people out there, happy Valentine's Day. We'll let everybody know. If you don't celebrate it, more power to you. Pagan holiday.
And any bitchless.
Anyway, I don't know. It's just like what do you do when they have nothing on you? What you do is you do what Jeff Jarrett does, in TNA. You just do the strut. You give the people's eyebrow. You know what I mean? You do everything except for pay these people any mind, because nobody's got nothing on this YouTube channel or on me. I noticed that Vigilant Christian Mario got.
You unemployed. Let's see. You going back to the hood after you leave the house. You was begging Shanny for money. A lot of shit.
Got caught doing something, and everybody's making all these YouTube videos saying that this guy's not saved, no one should listen to him, yada yada yada. I left one comment on this one guy's YouTube channel. One comment. I said, imagine if
I think Mario got kicked off because of some involving his content. Some about his material violated TOS, something to that effect. I'm not sure. Whatever.
All of our stuff was out in the open for everybody to see. I mean, every last one of us Christians, they would be saying none of us is fit to listen to. And you should have seen how fast it left BTC alone. You know what I mean? I would love for BTC to come to my YouTube channel so I can have all these people claim he's not a Christian to come on my
channel. Yeah, I care about this.
But anyway, what do you do when these people have nothing? They can't even create a proper rumor. They can't even slander you properly no more. And they can't do none of those things. But you do is you keep doing what you're called to do. You keep doing it. You keep preaching the gospel. You keep having your hangouts. You keep talking about the topics that matter. You keep going out.
So double down, double down, double down, double down. Good strategy, G-Man. Good strategy. You're just going to get the same result, bro. But then again, you are crazy. You are the definition of insanity.
Out there dealing with the Hebrew Israelites. You keep going out there exposing the New Age. You keep going out there dealing with, these mega churches and whatnot. You keep going out there and you keep going out there. You keep going out there. You keep doing what Christ told you to do until you can't do it no more. That is what you're supposed to do. You don't worry about, oh my God, did you hear about this rumor that so-and-so?
Again, when all your info's out there, bro, you don't have to rely on rumors. You've actually driven more people away from your religion than brought people in. I mean, you can't even admit that for your own benefit. That your method sucks when it comes to bringing people to Jesus.
Said about you,
and I'm atheist saying this.
I don't care about these rumors. I don't care about their slander. I don't care about their more. That is what you're dealing with. I don't care about these rumors. I don't care about the other one over here that is more interested in my life than he is in his own wife and his kid. You got another one over here that has got bigger things to worry about. You got one atheist on here who doesn't know if he's a man or a woman. Went from being called clip jumper to Laura.
What was that face?
Went from being called clip jumper to Laura.
Oh shit, hang on.
A drag about to be put in full effect again. If you are a supporter of
okay.
none of us is fit to listen. My player's got bigger things to worry about. You got one atheist on here who doesn't know if he's a man or a woman. Went from being called Cliff Jumper to Laura. You got another one over here that is more interested in my life than he is in his own wife and his kid. You know what I mean? You got another one over here who's supposed to be a scientist.
Okay. Let me just come out on the one about Drake. The ironic thing is this fool has basically, for some reason, thought of in his own mind, he hypothesized that Dragna is going to inherit the house once he leaves, and this is only after he commented on his dumb bullshit that he made public, and he just butthurt that again, making fun of him for being an idiot. So more of the same shit. And yeah, he is a dick for making fun of Laura.
But all he does whenever you see him is boast and brag about how much money his parents has. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
You gotta, all he does, wife and his kid. You know what I mean? You got another one over here who's supposed to be a scientist, but all he does whenever you see him is boast and brag about how much money his parents has.
Wow. He is so jealous of other people's lives, bro. It's so pathetic. Yeah, he's talking about Sam. I mean, Sam don't even do that, bro.
You know what I mean? You got another, I don't even know this person, agnostic, atheist, or whatever. You know, you got this long-haired Texas big Aaron Raw type guy. You got this guy around here walking around like he's important and couldn't spell debate, no less actually know how to debate. You know what I mean? You got people who make themselves more important, like Matt Dillahunty, who we all know.
Bro, Matt Dillahunty and Aaron Rod don't want shit to do with you. You are a social retard. You alienated those people from talking to you ever again. They have something on you. You're a fucking social retard. There you go.
These people hate Christians because trust me, they're not going after nobody else. Trust me. They'll say we got a persecution complex. No, just look at the facts, look at the numbers, look at the stats. The vast majority of the time, they're going after us Christians. Ain't nobody dressing up as Buddha or dressing up as Confucius or any of these other people. Everybody's going after Christians. Well, it's because there's more Christians in the world than any.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, you gotta, G-Man, you gotta stop being so sensitive, bro. You gotta acknowledge that, you know, this is a free country. People can mock your religion if they want to. I mean, and criticize or parodize it if they want to. Speaking of which, there's another video he made. Let's see.
Custody of your church before
right.
I can actually put her.
Shit. There we go. I found it now. This Jesus H. Christ guy, this parody actor. He criticized him and says he doesn't deserve custody of his kids. Nice.
Everything on my front screen now, and I hope you guys can see this. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Preaching. Yeah, I can see it on YouTube now. I can see what you can see now. So apparently they changed the way the features are done. So now all I got to do when I want to screen share something is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Also, the Bible also the return of our Lord and our Savior. So what you're looking at right now is a person who happens to be an atheist, who I don't know if he's legally changed his name to Jesus or whatever, but I made a video about him before. And this guy is in a custody battle for his kids or whatever. You know what I mean? I think he legally changed his name to Jesus. That this man is just in error for his lifestyle. And my opinions today are going to be very strong. I know I'm going to get a lot of dislikes for this particular video, but honestly, I don't care. This individual here does not deserve custody of his kids. Now, I understand that his spouse is part of the Mormon church.
Wow. I like to hear the logic behind this.
And many of us Christians know full well what goes on in the walls of the Mormon church and whatnot. One day I'll make a documentary talking about what Mormons actually believe and what they practice and what happens if you dare try to leave the Mormon organization. One of these days I'll talk about it. But for now, this gentleman right here, I believe, is in a custody battle with his wife, who happens to be a Mormon, while he himself, while he's criticizing Mormons for their lifestyle and what they believe and what they do. This man lives a lifestyle of mockery. And we're going to look at some scriptures here in a minute, guys. We're going to look at what the Bible says about bad parenting. I'm going to be talking about him and anyone else who does the things that I'm going to be talking about.
Okay, so he doesn't deserve his kids because he's a bad parent. I wonder what information he has to verify that specifically about this guy.
This video on why they should not have custody.
Could it be probably nothing
of their kids? Because we need to stop making excuses for bad parenting. People are calling me already. We need to stop making excuses for bad parenting. Let me just reduce my volume here, guys, so that people can't call me no more. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to listen to what he's got to say about how he may lose his kids in court. For those of you who don't know, he recently gained 1 million subscribers. 1 million subscribers. Now, I'm going to remind you guys about a couple of things. These atheists claim that there is no God. These atheists claim that religion is the problem in the world, yet it is the atheists out there that's starting all of the problems in the world. They're mocking people, getting into people's personal life, and it is these people that are going out there insulting other people on a regular basis. Christians don't go around looking for these people. Muslims don't go around looking for these people.
Okay, so he's a bad parent because he engages in religious satire, because he's a parody actor, and he doesn't deserve his kids because he does that. Are you fucking serious? That doesn't even follow. That doesn't even follow necessarily. You're an idiot. You're in your feelings because he makes a joke about your religion, and you think because of that he doesn't deserve his kids. That's just stupid. So I mean, let's just go ahead.
Other religions don't go around looking for these people.
How do
I play the video?
Wow, you are an idiot, bro. Just click on the fucking video. God, you're stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously, you're talking about this guy. Please, G-Man, please don't ever breed. I know it's a difficult thing already, but just don't ever do it. Because we don't need no more of you.
So I'm still learning how to do this here, guys. So I actually go into
it's me, your favorite Lord and Savior, Jesus, and got another one of those videos for you. Yeah, I gotta go to court in a couple days, and I'm a little stressed out about it because I'm fighting for my kids. I'm fighting to have maintain the custody that I have, which is only 50%. Custody, like,
sir, you should have 0% custody of your kids, and I mean that with every fiber of my being. You're not mentally stable to be able to have custody of your kids. And I want to show you something here that's in the scriptures.
Wow. G-Man telling someone someone with deep psychological disturbances is telling someone else that they're not psychologically stable to be a parent. G-Man, where are your kids, bro? Like, how are you, like, where's your psychology degree? Like, where's your freaking experience to say that this guy doesn't deserve to have his children? Like, you have nothing. You got nothing on him. Shit.
I mean, the real scripture is made by the real God and our real Savior. You know what I mean? Not made by some Looney Tune that's going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the court's not gonna give a shit about the Bible, dude.
Around here dressed up as what who he thinks Jesus would have actually looked like. All right. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, to train up a child in a way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. So what is he teaching his children to do from day one, ladies and gentlemen? He's teaching his children to live a life of mockery. You are not to respect other people's beliefs. You are not to try to live peaceably with all men. It should be your goal, children, to make people as angry with you as possible. That is the example that he is setting for what would be his children. And I really hope his wife beats him in court, because Mormons are a lot of things. But I tell you one thing, a Mormon knows how to be respectful. A Mormon knows how to respect other people's beliefs. And these people...
Yeah, that's not necessary to be... It's not necessary to be a like a good parent, like basically a responsible parent. All you have to do is make sure the kids get enough, like go to school, they get enough freaking food and water and stuff like that. You know, you make sure their well-being is maintained. Like whether or not they use satire or whatever, that's not some, or hurt your feelings, that's not some big prerequisite to being a good parent. So I don't know where the fuck you getting this, G-Man. I think you're just getting this from your ass.
Don't. What are there, like about between 3 and 4 billion Catholics in the world? Okay, you have Mormons in the world, you have Bible-believing Christians in the world, and all these people say that they follow Jesus or claim to follow Jesus or whatever, right? Like, we'll stay out of the topic of whether or not these people are really saved or not, but we have all these people that saying they're following Jesus. He's mocking basically more than half of the planet by walking around like that. He's saying, I don't care what you believe, and my children, when they grow up, aren't going to care what you believe either. This mentally unstable buffoon should not be allowed to have his children. And there's other people like him that should not be allowed to have their children either. I'm talking about people who get on here and get high on drugs, getting drunk, using a lot of promiscuous talking. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. In Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29, it says, let no corrupting talk come out of your mouth, but only such as is good for building up as fits of a...
Yeah, I'm getting bored of this shit. I think in a nutshell, I think it's a good thing we live in a secular country and not a religious one. We don't live in a theocracy. I think G-Man's fantasy world that he lives in would be a pretty horrible one, if I should do say so myself. I mean, some guy ranting who's never seen a vagina in his life, telling others they shouldn't have kids because they hurt the feelings of his of his own religious views. I don't think that's a good criteria for signifying what makes a good parent or not. So I mean, that's just me, you know. I mean, that's just like I just think that's the way the Constitution is structured, not based on some theocratic bullshit. Okay. Let's see what bullshit he got right now.
Simple, but like we all kind of know is that
he's talking with the Hebrew Israelites.
God just hated and despised Esau, and he looked down on Esau like he was filth and boo boo or whatever. That's a hatred within themselves. They have a hatred, and on top of that, how in the world is okay? You got this dark black man who's Jacob.
Damn, big fella got enough meat on his nose to make a ham sandwich, boy. Old fat nose head ass Negro.
But you got this pale skinned white guy who's Esau. How in the world did that happen? Like, tell me, not to mention, Esau married, I think Esau married some Canaanites as well. Or
Canaanites. You had Moses who intermarried with the he was an Ethiopian woman, I think he married.
King Solomon?
Nah, but honestly, whatever. I think basically in a nutshell, G-Man, no one has to make any rumors about you. No one, everyone has most things on you because you have no life. You record almost every waking moment, absent of you taking a shit and brushing your teeth and stuff like that. So for the large part, I mean, you can't really blame no one but yourself, anyone but yourself, when people know most of these facts and they mock you, criticize you, and make fun of you for this stuff. Because mainly, you're your own worst enemy at the end of the day. I mean, hell, most of your comments below your videos are enough to say. I mean, hell, most people know your mentality. They know your psyche because, I mean, you're not that unique. You're not that complex to figure out as a person. I mean, for fuck's sake, you play into Drag's hand like almost all the fucking time, and it's hilarious. But but here's the thing: you being broke, you being homeless, and all this other crap, and like you having all this bad luck. This is all you. And you set the freaking, like, you've rolled the freaking dice, and this is the number you got. I mean, you suck dick in life, and it's by your own hand. And it's funny that you use religious rhetoric and stuff like that to describe how other people are just evil and demonic and they're about to be punished by God, stuff like that. When all these people are doing relatively well and you're doing really crap. I mean, Sam's doing well, Drag's doing well, friggin' Laura's doing well, relatively speaking. As far as the transition going and all that stuff, and you're about to lose a house, about to go back to ghetto with no job. I mean, as a homeless scrub, a bum, and still hating on Dragon for all this time. But yeah, he still sucks dick in life. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. That's all I got to say about this. This has been Wolf King. Peace out. If you like this video, you know what to do. Stop by, dare to know, and peace out. Later. Hell Satan.